Good morning, children. Today we are going to discuss the topic is trigonometry. In previous classes, we know about the different types of triangles. Here related to triangles only, but only we are doing the so many problems with the help of right angle triangle. Here we may know, sometimes we may hear the height of the hill is, height of the mountain is, height of the tree is, depth of the ocean is, height of the stars is. The numbers we are observing in so many times in the books, but they are not measuring the numbers of that mountains, hills and trees and ocean, whatever it is, we are not mentioning with the help of measuring tape. With the help of trigonometry only, we are going to measure that measurements of hills and mountains, or depth of oceans, whatever it is, we are mentioning with that only. Right? Here, what about this trigonometry is a Greek word. It is a Greek word. What is the meaning of this? Here see, tri means three and gona means angle, and next one metri means measurement. That means what is the word of this trigonometry meaning is three angles of it, three angles measurement, three angles measurement is called trigonometry. Three angles measurement is called trigonometry. Here see, here we may observe any tree that will be from the surface of the earth. We may observe the tree like that. That means you think this will be considered as one tree. We may observe the tree like that only, no? That means this will be considered as one right angle. That means the square back is taken as right angle 90 degree, isn't it? That means here it forms one right angle triangle. Here it forms one right angle triangle. Here see, in a right angle triangle, what we may observe? One right angle and one acute angle. That means suppose we are considered, this will be taken as A and B and C vertices, and here in the vertices of B, one square box we may observe. That square box is called as 90 degree right angle triangle. That means the triangle, it forms square box in one side of the triangle, it may consider as right angle triangle. Here see, this will be considered as right angle triangle. Here now all these trigonometric ratios we may use this right angle triangle itself. This right angle triangle itself. Here see, here before going to find this trigonometric ratios, we have to know trigonometric identities. What is trigonometric identities? What are the trigonometric identities? See here, identities means in a right angle triangle. Suppose you are taken one right angle triangle, it may be like that. We know three vertices and one square box. That square box indicates 90 degree. That 90 degree means that is considered as a right angle triangle. That means it compulsory it will be taken as right angle triangle. Right angle triangle. Here see, opposite to the right angle always considered as hypotenuse. Hypotenuse. This will be considered as hypotenuse. Hypotenuse means opposite to the right angle. Hypotenuse means opposite to the right angle. Opposite to the it will be considered right angle. No, the square box indicates the right angle. So opposite to the right angle. is called as hypotenuse. What about next trigonometric identity is, suppose we are taken A. A is considered as one of the angle. That means trigonometric identities of A. Trigonometric identities of angle A. Angle A. That will be opposite side. What is the trigonometric identity of angle A? Opposite side is, this will be considered as opposite side. According to the triangle A, opposite side is BC. According to the angle A, opposite side is taken as BC. According to the angle A, adjacent side is considered as, according to the angle A, adjacent side means adjustable side to with the A. Adjacent side is considered as, what is that? AB. This will be identity of angle A. And what about identity of angle C? According to the C angle, according to the C angle, hypotenuse will be same. Hypotenuse always, what it shows? Hypotenuse means opposite to the right angle, it will be hypotenuse. There is no doubt at all. Always we can write opposite to the, what is this? Right angle. Opposite to the right angle, it considered as hypotenuse. What about according to the C? Opposite side is not BC now. For angle C, according to the angle C, we consider as opposite is AB. Opposite side is, what it will be? Opposite side of angle C, it will be taken as AB. What about adjacent side for C? Adjacent side for C, that means adjacent side for C is adjustable side with C. Adjacent side, that is BC. These are the identities of trigonometric identities of three sides, three vertices. Alright, now we are going to learn about trigonometric ratios. What are the trigonometric ratios? For that, trigonometric ratios 6 are there. That 6 we have to remember without forgetting. First one, we know always trigonometry depends on the right angle triangle. Right angle triangle consider 90 degree. 90 degrees opposite is taken as hypotenuse. This will be taken as A, and this will be taken as B, and this will be taken as C. According to the C triangle, C vertices, according to the C, opposite is AB and adjacent is BC. According to A, opposite is BC, adjacent is AB. Now, trigonometric ratios we are finding. This will be always trigonometric ratios. Trigonometric ratios, for that, first will be considered as sine, second will be considered as cos, third will be considered as tan. For this one, opposite. For this one, opposite, sine, opposite is, that means reciprocal of sine is we are saying, that is cosecant. Opposite to cos, secant. Opposite to tan, cot. Isn't it? Right. Now we are finding according to the sine. Sine theta, cos theta, tan theta, cosecant theta, secant theta, cot theta. That means theta means we are measuring the angle from that point, from that vertices. Suppose we know always hypotenuse will be where it will be opposite to the right angle triangle, isn't it? Right. That means opposite to the right angle triangle. We first fixed this hypotenuse. We know that hypotenuse means opposite to the right angle triangle. Right. Now trigonometric ratios of A. That means we are taking theta. That means sin theta. We have to know sin theta means opposite side by hypotenuse. For theta, where it will be theta? On the point of A, on the vertices of A. Opposite theta, opposite side of theta, opposite side of A theta is of BC. That means this will be considered as opposite side. What about this will be considered as adjacent side? Right. Now we are writing this all trigonometric ratios with the help of formulas. Opposite side by hypotenuse. Opposite side for sin theta at the point of A. What is the opposite side is BC. Hypotenuse is AC. This AC will be fixed for all ratios. Right. For cos theta, adjacent side by hypotenuse. Adjacent side by hypotenuse. For cos theta, adjacent means adjustable side to theta. What is that? AB. AB by hypotenuse means AC. What about tan theta? For this tan theta we may write sin theta by cos theta. Sin theta ratios we know opposite side by hypotenuse. This will be taken as opposite by hypotenuse. This hypotenuse both get cancelled. What we get? Opposite by adjacent. Opposite means what? For this one, in this figure, opposite means what is that side? BC. And adjacent means what is that side? AB. These are the ratio of tan theta. Now cosecant. For this reciprocal of sin theta is cosecant. That means how can we write that one? 1 by sin theta. 1 by sin theta. Sin theta means what is that ratio? Opposite by hypotenuse. Opposite by hypotenuse. That means 1 by opposite by hypotenuse. We are taken as reciprocal. That means hypotenuse by what we can write? Hypotenuse by opposite. What is the hypotenuse? It will be fixed. So we can write AC. Opposite. Opposite means it will be BC according to the angle theta. Now here secant. Secant is reciprocal of cos theta, no? Secant. That means how can we write this one? 1 by cos theta. 1 by cos means 1 by adjacent side by hypotenuse. Adjacent side by hypotenuse means how can we write? Hypotenuse by adjacent. Here what is adjacent? Hypotenuse AC. What is adjacent for this? AB. Right. What about cot theta? Cot means opposite of reciprocal of tan theta. 1 by tan theta we can write. 1 by tan theta. What is 1 by tan theta? Tan theta means what? Opposite by adjacent. Already we get opposite by adjacent. Opposite by adjacent. Opposite by adjacent means how can you write? Adjacent by opposite. What is the adjacent side of A? We know AB. What is the opposite side of A? BC. These are the trigonometric ratios of trigonometry. Right? Sin theta means we have to remember, we compulsory, this will be mandatory, compulsory దీన్ని గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలా. That means sin theta means opposite by hypotenuse, cos theta means adjacent by hypotenuse, tan theta means opposite by adjacent, cosecant theta means it is the reciprocal of sin theta, so by 1 by sin theta ratio we know 1 by opposite side by hypotenuse, it will be get hypotenuse by opposite, that is AC by BC. Secant means we know 1 by cos theta. Cos means we know the ratio adjacent by hypotenuse, hypotenuse by adjacent. We get hypotenuse means AC, adjacent means AB. Cot theta means 1 by tan theta. Tan theta means sin theta by cos theta, or otherwise we know the value of tan theta, that is opposite by adjacent. Here we are writing opposite by adjacent, that is equal to adjacent by hypotenuse, that we get AB by BC. These are the trigonometric ratios from sin theta to cot theta. Here see sin theta trigonometric ratio is opposite by hypotenuse. Cos theta is adjacent by hypotenuse. Tan theta means opposite by hypotenuse. Cosecant theta means opposite to reciprocal of sin theta, so by hypotenuse by opposite. Secant theta means reciprocal of cos theta, that means we can write hypotenuse by adjacent. Cot theta means reciprocal of tan theta, that is 1 by opposite by adjacent. Reciprocal is, that is adjacent by opposite, that will be we may get AB by BC. These are the trigonometric ratios of 6 trigonometric ratios of trigonometry. These all things we have to remember properly, otherwise we are not doing any problems in trigonometry. Next video class we are going to do trigonometry chapter lo first lesson, first exercise we are going to discuss. ఇవన్నీ వస్తే మనం కంపల్సరీగా నెక్స్ట్ ఎక్సైజ్లో ఆల్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ వి మే డూ. బెటర్ టు రిమెంబర్ దీస్ ఆల్. నెక్స్ట్ క్లాస్లో ఎక్సైజ్ 1.1 7.1 చేసుకుందాం. థ్యాంక్ యూ.